This is my life, it's now or never. I ain't gonna live forever. I just wanna read while I'm alive. It's my life. So hi guys, I'm back, and I'm here to do a book review for you guys. I finished the book a couple of days ago, and I loved it. It's amazing. It's Carrie by Stephen King. This is his first published novel, and it's amazing. I can't believe there's just so much in this book that I love, and it's so short. Usually most of his books are so large, but this one's only like 253 pages, so that's just, it wows me how much this book has in it. Basically, the story's about this girl named Carrie, and Carrie is picked on horribly at school. It's just horrible what she has to go through in this book. Her mother is horrible. Her mother is extremely religious and extremely psycho. I hated her mother with a passion. Margaret White is one of the worst mothers in American literature, I swear. It's just awful. And Carrie is such a nice girl. She's such a sweet person, but she's just stuck, you know. Her mother is not seen well in the public, so whenever someone hears Carrie White's name, they think, oh, that's just that psycho, crazy woman's daughter. So she's kind of just put in these terrible situations, and she's just stuck, and she can't get out. But Stephen King gives her a way to get out, and she has telekinetic powers, so that's where the supernatural horror element comes in. But this book is less horror and more emotion and passion, and I'm trying to think of the word, like it's not a horror novel in my eyes. It's more of a thought-provoking novel. That's what I was trying to say. There we go. Like, it's just kind of like it's about bullying and what the effects of bullying, and how you have to watch what you say about people because it could lead them to do horrible things, and that's what happens in Carrie. This book is just amazing. I definitely recommend it to everyone, especially if you want to read a book, especially if you want to read a Stephen King book. This is a perfect first book for reading Stephen King because it's his first published book, and it's amazing. I loved it. The characters could have been maybe a little bit more developed, the side characters, I think, but I did like the writing, and I think I'd give this book, despite the maybe having underdeveloped side characters, but that just happens, and it's not really important anyway, because it's all about Carrie, so I'm going to give this book a 5 out of 5. I loved it. And also, I'm going to like change up my rating scale a little bit because I realized that I give 5 out of 5 books all the time, and I think I'm a little bit too generous with books. So, some of the books that I reviewed I should have given a 4 or a 3, but from now on I'm going to be a little bit tougher on books. So I think that the side characters could have been a little bit more developed in this book. Some of them, I don't really want to say they annoyed me, but, you know, bullies annoy me anyway, so, of course they're going to annoy me because they're just jerks, complete evil kids, and some of them are even psycho, like crazy. So, I guess that bugs me, but that was what Stephen King was trying to do, so I'm not going to give it a bad grade for that. But yeah, 5 out of 5, I definitely recommend this, especially if you haven't read any book by Stephen King. This is a perfect first book for you. It's amazing. So, that's my review of Stephen King's Carrie. Also, the movie is a lot different. There's a lot of differences in the movie. I found that... I'm still talking about the book. I found that, like, some of the things in the movie were just way too out there and far-fetched, and they didn't happen in this book. So, I can't go into detail, but just so you know, the book is way better than the movie. So anyway, okay, now we're going on. But yeah, I'm going to change up my rating scale, be a little bit harsher on books. And the book I'm currently reading right now is Wicked Witch and Curse by Nancy Holder and W.V. Gay. I'm reading this because OCD of books and Beauty Equals Hate are doing this kind of bind-up challenge, and I wanted to join them and try to read some of my bind-ups. So last night I just read the first chapter, so I'm not that far at all, but I want to read this, and I need to get through it. So and the margins aren't very big, like the text isn't that huge or anything, so it's not that big of a book, I guess, if you think about it. But yeah, Beauty Equals Hate. If you haven't checked out her channel, she's amazing. She's such a nice person. You should definitely subscribe to her. She did a review of this book, and I really, really wanted to read it, so now I am. So there you go. I'm finally reading it. I'll tell you what I think about it once I finish it, but so far it's okay. I need to reread some of it because some of it kind of went over my head because I was really, really tired when I started reading it. So yeah, I'll have a review of that soon, hopefully, if I can finish it. So yeah, that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and that's another book on the shelf.